It says, welcome to Red Canyon. So this is the Cibola National Forest, which is where we are. We're right here inside of this thing, okay? We drove all the way up. You know, it was pretty dope. Wilderness, it says, leave no trace, take only photos, leave only footprints, keep groups small, check local forests for a group size limit, hunt responsibly, obtain all necessary permits, prevent wildfires. 90% of wildfires are caused by humans. All right, y'all, so we survived last night, okay? We all slept inside the tent. Some of them got back inside the car, but it's okay. Some of them couldn't take it, but we all slept in the tent. Panda, Big Mama, hey, y'all wanna say hey? Hey. Y'all the MVPs. Javea, you an MVP, you stayed in the tent the entire time. Khalid was in there for a little bit, that's all that counts. Kimai was in there for a little bit, Khalid was in there for a little bit, everybody's in there for a little bit. I'm an MVP, I stayed there the whole time. Keke, she an MVP, she stayed there the whole time. So, it was a really interesting night. Bunch of deer, bunch of bugs, heard a bunch of humming, bunch of zzz and just stuff. It was crazy. Woke up, and I don't know what kind of a bear it was, but it was a smaller type bear, so maybe just like a baby bear, or they asked me, was it a teenage bear, Dad? I don't know. But then, nevertheless, that thing was sniffing around, because what I didn't realize was bears have a very good sense of nose. And I ate some leftover food. We had some quesadillas earlier. I don't know if you guys remember that video, that part of the video, at least if you skipped it or watched it. But we ate, I ate the rest of the quesadillas that my son Carmiso didn't eat. Come on.
Watch out for food.
And so what ends up happening is, I ate that and I ended up taking it and put it in the car. I just thought about it, well, I don't want that just to attract everything. You know, all these animals or critters. But what ended up happening was, woke up and it was like the tent, we didn't put our tent together all the way right, so we had it where it stayed up and was stationary, but it collapsed on one side and it was just so cold, we were just like, F it, you know. So what happens is the bear was sniffing around and I saw it, and so it's sniffing. I said like that, and then just ran away, right? So that was one thing. So I just made like a little scare, like not even a scary noise, more so like a little creepy noise. So I just made like a little creepy noise. And Redwood Canyon, or not Redwood Canyon, I apologize, Red Canyon and Manzano. These are national parks, I guess like state parks or something. And this is a native land. So when we looked at it, it said, you know, you're entering native lands and stuff. Uh-oh, you ripped that. Hold on. Here, give me this. Yeah, you just totally ripped this. Here, wrap that around like that now.
Pull your hat down. Cover it on your ears.
That's what they're for, get them ears warm. Come on.
Ouch.
So, when it's all said and done, we're in some pretty native land. I guess like some kind of holy, sacred land.
Can we go down there?
That's where we're at over there. We're just walking a little trail. We're gonna walk around.
Dad, can we go down there?
You can go down there. I'm not gonna go down there. I'm gonna go back to my campsite.
Take you a while to walk around a couple times.
God bless you. So how you felt about last night, man?
Whatever. Okay.
How you felt about last night?
Great.
It was great. Here, put some chapstick. You need chapstick too.
I need big chapstick.
I don't share my chapstick with men, bro. I'm sorry, I don't share my chapstick with men. I don't.
Only Carmiso.
No.
You don't even share Carmiso?
No, he's a male. I don't share my chapstick with males.
I see a bunch of bugs right there at the car. One of them bit me on
Here's
my neck.
Oh, let me tell y'all something.
Huh.
This is the only thing that we use inside of my house, bro. Inside of my home, we use classic strawberry chapstick. We don't use cherry. We don't use... What are you doing? We don't use black. We don't use the blue one. We don't use... No. Classic strawberry.
If they don't have that...
If they don't have it, we just licking our lips all day. Or until we find it. Classic strawberry chapstick. That's it. Classic strawberry chapstick. All right?
I don't know why you love
big
that
fans.
one so much.
Been using since I was like in 3rd grade. Yeah, I never stopped. So my children been using it since they were babies.
So weird.
They're not gonna stop. But yeah, it was pretty cool last night. You know, we let me show you right now what this says. I like these little parts that tell you about where you are. It says, welcome to Red Canyon. So this is the Cibola National Forest, which is where we are. We're right here inside of this thing. Okay, we drove all the way up. You know, it was pretty dope.
I'm gonna go over there.
Wilderness, it says, leave no trace, take only photos, leave only footprints, keep groups small, check local forests for a group size limit, hunt responsibly, obtain all necessary permits, prevent wildfires. 90% of wildfires are caused by humans. Camp responsibility, away from trails and water sources. No mechanized use. Motorized vehicles and mechanized equipment prohibited. It says Red Canyon is an ideal place for an outdoor recreation. The area includes trailheads, picnic areas, hiking trails, campgrounds, and other helpful amenities. Red Canyon has beautiful natural scenery, especially when the colors change in the fall. Yeah, it's hella beautiful, I'll tell you that. Hey, Panda.
My favorite type
Hey, baby.
one.
Come on, Buddha. Hey, son.
You go trip that
There, my boy. He ain't gonna fall. He good now. Come on, son. Let me finish reading. It says, it also includes amenities for horse camping. Never even heard of that. Include horse corrals. Thank you. Here, Panda, put some on your lips. Horse corrals, trailer parking, and an accessible horse mounting ramp for trail riding. When riding or hiking in the area, you may enter the Manzano Mountain Wilderness. The wilderness is open to everyone, but it is important to consider the following guidelines. We did the wilderness tips. This is it, last paragraph, and we're done. That's a fire, man, hot. What's up, Buddha? Hey, son, say hi. Oh, snap, I dropped it. Get some Carmiso. Wilderness areas are public lands set aside by Congress to remain wild forever. These lands are meant to be enjoyed by everyone. But, yeah, it's a lot of deer out here. But it's best to proceed with caution. Hazards in the wilderness are unpredictable, so be sure to plan ahead. Use common sense and expect to be self-reliant. Wilderness areas are managed to preserve a primitive character, so trail signs and improvements will be minimal, if present at all.
Dad,
that's what I'm talking about.
Can I tell you something real quick?
Go ahead.
I see like wood down there and stuff, so I think someone made a fire down there.
Yeah, they probably
Wildfire.
They probably did for sure.
Where's your beanie?
That's why I just was looking for it too. Maybe she didn't take it out.
Okay. So it's not heat tough.
Kaya. Do what my now.
Keep going. I was enjoying the show. Go ahead. You're not skip on it.
What?
Water. Yeah.
No.
Nah, it's a creek, but it's dried up. Creek means a small stream.
The moss on the rock.
Which direction is moss growing in? Right now, the sun is there. That's east. So does moss grow on the north side of the tree or the west side? What side is moss growing on, of the tree?
Because all this moss was right there. Was
That's not the left. I'm just saying, like, what direction?
Oh.
Why couldn't we have drive? It wouldn't have been easier.
Kaya, I don't
I
want to
walk over there. Walk
I think the north, but sure, the east.
Kaya, we're walking.
Because I think it's the east because you gotta think the sun rises in the west and this side of the tree is wet and it doesn't get the sunlight until the end of the day. So that's why moss will grow right there. It says wet longer.
But yeah, it's fungi. Is it fungi?
That's moss, bro.
It's moss.
It could be fungi. I think moss is fungi.
I want to try to look for some mushrooms.
You don't eat them?
No.
Yeah, so you could die from those.
Poisonous. And make you
Not
drunk.
all of them. Some of them are psychedelic, but most of them.
I know some types
some are
of
edible.
mushrooms. There's a bunch of mushrooms that are edible.
Hey man, we out here camping in Crocs. Let y'all know we from California and Doc Martens. Everybody got on Crocs or boots. All right, but I'm rocking my Crocs, man. You know, we out here in the Crocs, man. You know.
My shoe size
Red
is
Bull.
your shoe size.
What you mean? You wanna go down there? Come on.
Well, because he said he wanted to go down there. You said no. Okay, you said
Give me your hand.
don't hold my hand. Yeah, that's exactly why you guys should hold somebody's hand.
Go this way. This way. You made it, Buddha. You down here. I got you on cam. Hey, it said the wilderness brings out what is on that song? It said bring out a primitive character, so expect to be self-reliant. Man, we did this is tight, bro. We gotta start doing this more often, bro. For real, this shit was lit.
Come on, let's go this way. Okay, let's go.
I don't know how I feel about that with Carmissa, to be honest.
Maybe we should do that on a different time.
You got your dog with you? You cold? Oh no. You want my beanie? All right. Here, hold this. Hold this.
Maybe we should just go that way then.
Like, I don't know. To be completely honest.
Kite is better.
She got it on. Here.
Yeah, that leather one.
It's my husband, guys.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Baptiste, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Nick.
Nick, nice to meet you, man. Want to say hi to the camera?
Hi, camera.
The bears are
Hey.
little neat trick bear. Bears are usually brown bears. We do have some black bears. They're not gigantic, but they're big enough that you don't want to run into them.
They're probably as big as you are.
And there is
Standing
a
up.
bear in this area. So just something to keep in mind.
Basically,
Keep eyes on the kids.
the reason why they have all these signs out there is for that particular purpose. Is to make sure you understand bears are dangerous,
Right.
as big as possible.
Put your hands up, right?
Hands up, just wave things around.
I just said that on my, yeah, 'cause we went camping when I was in 6th grade. Our camp instructor told us that same thing. Is it true if you run downhill, a bear's hind legs are longer, so they'll trip and they'll fall?
Don't know about that. The answer is don't run.
Okay.
Run is prey.
Okay.
You slowly moving away. Basically, you slowly moving away, making yourself bigger than them.
Okay.
That way, what you're doing is you're
Intimidating
you're
it.
intimidating it.
Right.
Now, that being said, getting away is the best thing. But
Okay.
if it does attack you, you fight back.
Yeah.
Don't play dead. That's food.
Don't play dead. That's food.
There's actually a sign right over there on that placard you can go look at. It gives all the same advice.
How often do you all do this?
We camped last year, and then this is our first time this year.
Are y'all from New Mexico or what?
Yeah, we live in Albuquerque.
Oh, we stayed there in the Embassy Suites. It was pretty cool. Big city, man. Is it really full of crime like they say it is?
It does have a number of crime.
Okay.
Sadly,
I'm cool.
it's not necessarily as bad as like Breaking Bad per se.
Yeah.
but,
Okay.
I mean, it does depend on where you buy or where you're at.
Okay.
There's places that are called ghettos.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a reason why they're called ghettos.
Okay. Yeah. Right. We came from Cali, bro, so it's like, yeah, man. So we have.
Probably, it may not be quite as bad as there.
Probably is.
I mean, the thing is Albuquerque is the largest city in New Mexico.
Right.
So if you think about it that way, it's going to have the biggest crime.
Right, for sure.
And they have, right now, they are having some issues with
gangs and stuff and drugs.
Cops. When I say cops, I mean actually having enough police force.
Okay.
Because within the last, at least particularly in the last few years, with all of the people being stupid and be like, screw the cops, they're bad.
Right.
And not
It's now
supporting
a distrust between the cops and the people.
Exactly.
Which is horrible. That's how it is in Oakland and San Francisco, where we're from. So.
Yeah, and it's sad. And the truth is it's like
we need the cops.
You need the cops because the cops are the ones that are going
to protect you.
So I was showing your wife. If you look at the base where you put that rock, you see how it's actually hooked in. So you don't just stick it through the rod. You see these little things? Yeah.
They go in them.
In the hole.
And you know what? Something told me last night to try it.
This goes like that.
Look at that shit.
Where were you at? I seen you. I knew where you were at last night.
Excuse me, come out.
We were sleeping.
Something told me, said, man, I said, I don't want to go disturb them people. But something told me to try that. And I told her she's nailing it in the ground. She's like, babe, we're using rocks. We're being straight cavemen. And then she's like, babe, let's just do it like this. Man, it did not work, bro. We tried and.
The things that go in the ground are stakes.
Okay.
And if you guys are staying here another night, we have a rubber mallet you can borrow.
Okay.
For actually driving it in.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that's.
Oh man, well we know it now.
Yep.
Nick, right?
Nick, that's.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Hey y'all. Today I'm gonna be. Ew! What? You farted.
You recording that?
Yeah.
Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
I farted.
Dang it.
So, I was walking, right, to look for hats, but I couldn't find a freaking tent. So, I saw a tent right here, and right there, right over there. Goes up. I'm gonna go come a little closer.
No,
Tent right there. And the tent down there. My tent down there. You guys can't see it. See? It's a little tent. It's dark. You can't really see it. But I was walking, right? Last night I was walking. My dad said he saw a deer and a bear. But it was like a teenage bear. It was like this small. It was a teenage bear. But we don't know. That was a teenage bear. But look what we have though for the bears and the beasts. We got some honey. Where is it? All the stuff stacked up over there. Some not. I don't know because all the stuff stacked up over there. So I really don't know where the honey is. So yeah. Here, Cleo.
The reason why I can't tap the screen because I have gloves on.
Oh, Cleo, could you hand me my bag?
You want a mukbang? How you doing? ASMR?
Good.
I don't want Cookie to get bit.
I have apples, pretzels, and some mini and cheese, but I didn't open them yet.
Hey, look at me.
Ow.
You do it. You can find it, okay? And trust me, when you find it, you're gonna feel so good.
Can you tap the screen?
There is no bags. You have to get through all the bags to find the phone. You have a lot of stuff out to put those rocks in those bags.
Buddha, tap this. Press it.
Yay!
Yay! It's upside down.
Hey.
Let me see what you got.
Look, go get one over
What you got? Let me see the final result. Hey.
I know I made a promise that I'd never let the reaper in. But lately I've been losing all my deepest friends. Lately I've been swimming on the deepest end. It's just drugs, it ain't no hugs, it ain't no love, but you've been down so much you don't even know what's upstairs.
What's up, come on?
And why to introduce a party, say it's up there. Too many pills, so much potions.
Oh, you eating gum?
And everything that you do good, it just go unnoticed. Did it tell you that you good just in focus?
I got you, baby.
Mama, you was the life of the party. So you brought life to the party.
When you lost your life, you took the life out the party. Put me like a Harley. That was playing. Squab me.
Dad, the problem is that this has to be like, these have to be closer.
I know, baby. Daddy gonna help. Daddy gonna get it. Thank you for what you've done. Pookie! Ah, you got honey? Honey, baby?
But I'm just reaching for the stars like Buzz Lightyear. And now I'm like years ahead of those nightmares. I did those nightmares.
Pull it
When the
together.
night clears.
I got the honey.
If I die tonight, let's see it in the afterlife. But back to reality where everything's a tragedy. And better have a strategy. And you could be a statistic.
Kaya.
Little boy
Yes.
dies, he just
Hey!
Mama steady crying cause she really the victim. Now
Yeah,
she's
baby. Yes!
crying, she's getting addicted. Now older boy
You ever a s'more?
picture painted vivid. That's a bad
Toto mwepesi, kiuno nazungusha kama karatasi. Basi siwe kesi, ipeleke kwenye utosi. Ya moto, ya moto, ya moto mahaba. 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 Shuka chini, onyesha majojo. Shuka chini, onyesha majojo. Shuka chini, onyesha majojo. Shuka chini, onyesha majojo. You my controller.
Y'all, you have to make sure, you see the camera? You have to make sure that when you start a fire in the forest, you gotta make sure you put water on it to put it out, okay? Because if not, we walk away, we leave, something happens and the forest burns down, it's gonna be your fault if you don't put it out.
And then the animals are going to be burned.
You gotta make sure you put it.
Oh, Khalid. Watch out, Buddha.
Give me a little bottle of water.
This is with the fire. Ah, water's getting on me. It looks so cool. It's so beautiful outside.
Yes, it is.
It's a beautiful day.
Yes, it is.
More water. This is my brother. This is my sister, and that's my dad.
And then we should get these sides.
Go ahead. Give me that trash.
Hold on.
Well, that was the fire getting put out. And so, I'm a really good vlogger.
Yeah, make sure you keep the camera in your face.
Which it's really sunny outside. And at first it was like really, really cool. But now it's hot. I'm gonna be back.
All right, y'all, so we're leaving Red Canyon Trail. I'm not sure what to call it, but we're leaving Red Canyon. So we hiked that last night. It was hella fun. We put our tent together, kind of just rigged it the best way we could. However, we're talking to a few campers earlier today. Got some of them on video. Shout out to Nick and Hannah. He pretty much showed us, hey bro, do it like this. You know, it's our first time, we didn't know what we was doing, but he showed us how to do it. So when we go camping again for the next time in the near future, we definitely know how to do it. One thing I'm gonna say is these roads coming up here, leading up, are like super, super bad. Like jagged, rough, rocky, potholes, we call them potholes. The street's not bad. It's like my only complaint. We did see some good wildlife last night, which is pretty dope. So we'll see some around again. Well, just look at the beauty, man. Just look at the beauty. Manzano Mountains State Park.
You want to drive through there?
Yeah, sure. Might see more wildlife.
Right.
Road is impassable during inclement weather. That's like the snowing and stuff. Last place to turn around.
That's what you get.
Yeah, I can see why they say this has more wildlife. This is where all the trees are. Yeah, for sure.
I'm pretty sure this is where they caught the bobcat at.
Yeah, this was where they caught that bobcat and killed it. But wait a minute, a bobcat, bro. It's a mountain lion.
You know, he said he got it from Africa.
Nah, that was an onyx. A unix.
He was talking to a person.
Nah, he showed me the actual dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he showed you a picture
It's
of
an
it.
oryx.
But he didn't show you the actual real picture of it.
Tell my mom to download the
He caught the person that owns it. He caught that thing and